Hey, what's up, guys? So, just playing some Forza here, and I'm gonna work on the hatch today. We need to touch up the engine bays. In the last video, you guys seen when I gave the update, the engine bay did get scratched up a little bit while putting the engine in. Same thing with the blue car, almost freaking inevitable when you're not working with the lift and you just got like a garage with a gravel floor. I put it in front of the bottom, which definitely did help. But the engine bay still did get scratched up, and no one wants to open up a hood into a crappy engine bay when you got a motor that's all painted and cleaned up nice, with the swap and everything. So, gotta run to Walmart, pick up some supplies, and then start on this engine bay.
Come on, SpongeBob, step on it. It's time to go to Walmart.
Also, shout out to Route 21 for having online sales so I can buy clothes without leaving my house. Always rad. Definitely the way to go. Yeah, completely random, but you know, just gotta throw you guys off for a little bit of a loop every now and then. Alright guys, just got back from McDonald's and Walmart picking up the supplies that I'm going to need for the hatch. So I'm going to show you what I got real quick and then we'll get to it. Gorilla Grip gloves, 50 gloves. You're going to use all 50 to do this job. You don't want contaminating stuff, oil stuff from your hands, getting on stuff you're going to paint. So I usually don't take the time to do this, but I'm going to today. Gloves. Some glazing and spot putty just to fill in some small little pinholes and imperfections if you got scratches in the engine bay. Because most likely you'll sand it and you'll think it's pretty smooth, and then actually it won't be. So that helps with that, just less sanding, I guess. Spreaders to spread it because, well, sometimes just sticking your finger and stuff and rubbing it in just don't work. Got some 400 grit and 600 grit. Wax and tar remover because my engine bay has been waxed just to make it look a little shinier. And yeah, again, you get oils and stuff in your engine bay you don't want. And then this is what my engine bay was painted with. So that's what we're gonna do. And then you're gonna want a McChicken and a small fry, and you're gonna want a McChicken and a small fry because you get a bundle pack with that. And you can't paint on an empty stomach. The paint will just run all over the place if you do that. And then you're gonna want a coat to wash everything down. And then since we didn't buy a respirator, all that paint in our throat, this is gonna help wash that right down, guys. Just getting the wax and grease remover, just kind of shaking it up a little bit here. And I went ahead and sanded almost the whole top of the core support down with that 600. I'm gonna wipe it down with the wax and grease remover. And then I'm going to lay down some putty in a few spots. I have my tripod set up. And by the way, these gloves smell really terrible. That is the only downfall in these gloves. So take this. Oh, this is weird. Open this up real quick. Boom. And then something about like that. So I'm going to spread this super thin. You don't want this stuff to dry out. This stuff don't even have a hardener, so it literally just air dries.
All she want is playback for the way I always play that shit. You ain't getting nothing that I'm saying. Don't tell me your ears, nothing like them more than fuck, cause I can make you itch.
So we ended up going over some of the spot welds and stuff too. I was like, might as well go ahead and smooth them out. We're gonna touch it up, just it'll make the engine bay look a little prettier anyway. So I just went over it with 400 after it's been sitting for a little bit and then wiped it off. I got one little spot I need to touch up. So I'll show you guys real quick where we're at, and then next we'll probably get to it. Here, and you can kind of tell where, you know, obviously the spot weld where technically those need a little bit more glaze. I'm gonna glaze those spots again. And then right here had some weird reacting going on. And that was also in the paint. So I went ahead and sanded that down, wiped it with wax and grease remover. I'm going to try to fix that and then get rid of the rough edge here. And then, you know, just keep going over, making sure that it's perfectly sanded down. Got some rough edges in through here and stuff where I'm trying to fill some of them little, I don't know, the way the metal sort of wrinkles factory. I mean, you can see it. Even if you look at your factory car, you'll notice it. We're trying to just smooth this area here out, and then obviously you're not going to want to touch that either, but we still got to do some more sanding and wax and grease removing, so not too big of a deal for us right now. It's go time. Alright, so I still need to get the spark plug tube seals or whatever, and then new valve cover gasket. I went ahead and pulled the yellow valve cover off, set the new one on just because. Definitely got to get a new dipstick. The orange one looks terrible. I'm probably not going to leave the skunk tube silver cap either. Definitely got to change that up. But the engine bay came out not too shabby, not the best, but definitely looks a lot better than it did. So I'm going to show you guys that real quick. And so thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully this wasn't too long of a video or anything. Definitely going to be showing you guys the finished product later on. Just probably stay tuned to Instagram or something. I'm not going to make a video for that. But next will probably be Honda, and then we'll get to doing some work on the front end of this car to make it look a little better, and then interior. I don't know. We got a lot to do. But it's getting there. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think. And I'm out.